Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the full complete kit from Derblaue. Now, this is the water drain down kit that I use for catching all my water on all my jobs, whether I'm slicing into pipework, undoing traps, anything that I need to get a container underneath. This is the perfect solution to catch all your water. Not only can you catch it in the flexible tubs that you can mold into different shapes, but you can also pump that water out to wherever you want it. So if you want to take it outside, you could pump it outside. Whether you want to pump it back down into the drains, anything like that, there's a little submersible pump that we use. It attaches to either the side or drop it down wherever you want it. And it's a very, very decent, effective way of getting rid of your water. So let's crack on and see exactly what you get in the box. So we're just going to be peeling the cardboard off. And let's see what you get inside. So it all comes in a nice tight knit bag, and we'll just pull the strings out. And the first item we're going to get to is the main event, and that is the folding tub. And as you can see, it folds out, and the edges you can bend to whatever shape you want it. Gets you in those nice tight spaces, and with the little lip that you got here, the rubberized lip, you can tuck that against your wall, and that will stop most situations where you've got water coming down against the surface. You can ram that up against the side and make sure that you get the water exactly where you want it. So inside the tub, you can see this little part here. That is where the pump sits, so you can put it inside here and then clip it to the side, and that'll keep it in place while you're pumping the water out. So we'll put that to the side. We might get back to that in a minute. We have the 12 volt 6 amp lithium ion battery, so that is the battery kit that you can use for the pump. It can be mains as well, so you don't have to use the battery, but I'm pretty sure in the whole time that I've owned this kit, I've probably charged this up twice in about 2 years. Legitimately, this thing lasts forever. It's got a little indicator on the front, like a little digital display. Try not to run them down, like I think it's like 10.3 or something like that. That is too low. It starts around about 12.6, something like that. But yeah, don't go any below that unless you start damaging the cell. So it's good that we have a battery option rather than just having to plug it into the mains. What else we got in here as well? We got the 2 individual slides. So they got single holes on this one. This is a 22mm size, and then this one has 2 50mm holes. Now this slide is more designed for the German market, as their radiator valves come in pairs like this next to each other. What I've told them to do is, in a complete set for the UK side, is actually offer a 15mm version of this instead of this one. So then we pretty much got everything what we need for the UK. So if you're draining down 15mm pipework on radiator valves and stuff like that, it's perfect. And then if you're doing some more heating valves like 2 ports, 3 ports or anything like that, this would be perfect. So let's put that to the side. And then the next item is another foldable slide, and this one unfolds out. And the key thing that most of these items will have as well is a magnetic part to it, so they can stick to each other, or if you're working on like metal surfaces and stuff, you can pin that up and get it out of the way. I like to use it on like cylinders, so whether you're draining like PRVs and stuff and you want to stick it to the side, you can do that. Also radiators, so if you're dealing with air vents or anything above, yeah, that can stick to the side of the radiator, which I think is pretty handy. And even the bottom's magnetic as well, so if you want to get it any longer, I'm pretty sure you can snap 2 of them together and extend this slide to whatever size you want. Like I said, perfect moldable sides, beautiful quality. I know these items can be quite pricey, but you are paying for German quality. It's made in Germany, so you're going to get it the best quality you can get. And then this is the pump system, so we'll just get him out. Is there anything else in the bag? I'm pretty sure it's just the cables that you get to charge the battery. So we'll just plonk that down here. Now this is the submersible pump. It's nice, compact in size, and it also has like this little filter section on the end, so if you're dropping it down into cylinders, I've actually used this to drain down copper cylinders really fast. So what I would do is take the immersion out, and if you're struggling to get the water because you've got so much scale in the bottom, plugging up the drain point or anything like that, you could drop this straight down into the cylinder and pump it all out. And then on the opposite end, this is obviously where the water comes out. We've got a nice little clipping system which clips to the side of the bucket or wherever you want to send this. But this hose, like I said, you can stick this inside your drain down hose. So this is already quite long anyway. I don't know what meterage it is, but I don't know, 5 meters maybe, 7 meters, maybe 9, something like that. But if you want to extend it where you're going, if you're working in the middle of a property and you need to get it to outside, then you can basically push this inside your drain down hose and extend it however long you want it. Fits really snuggy as well. But normally, whatever I'm working on, I can drain it locally. So if I'm working in a toilet and I'm draining down a toilet cistern, what I do is I drop this down inside the cistern and then just put this into the pan and pump out whatever I need. So there's no real point of using a wet vac anymore unless you're cutting into pipework and you want to catch it straight from wherever you've cut. But what I would do is use the foldable buckets, bend exactly where I want it, allow the water to contain inside that, and then pump out wherever I want it. So I've actually got a clip of Michael from Derblaue at the ice show that I went to in Germany. So what I'll do is I'll play that clip for you now, and then you can see exactly their full range of kit, because they don't just do these products that I've just unboxed in the set. They do lots of other different types, and they are constantly innovating as well to basically keep up with the demand that we need to make our lives easier on the job site. So this is Michael from Derblaue, and he's going to give us a quick rundown on all the products on the stand. The first one is the flexible protection tub. This is a floor mat which sides bend up, so you can use this underneath while you're working, and if you miss anything, then you're perfectly protected with that, all self-contained. The foldable bucket is my most used item, as you see on all my videos. It's small, compact, folds down into tight little areas, and the sides can bend around. So I like to bend this around my copper pipe, and if you want added more security, then you can use these splash guards. They have a little Velcro slit in them, so you can bend it around, snap it together, and they also come in a double size as well. This is the foldable slide. It's nice long inside, so if you want to get those higher reached areas, you can use this one. It has magnetic strips on the sides, these little tabs, so if you want to clip it onto anything metal, but they also have magnetic strips in the end, so you can pair them up and put them to different lengths. The pumping system here has a little tab in the bucket, so you can attach it into that section, and then you're able to pump out whatever you've collected down through these funnels, or you could even put it into your drain down hose to make it a little bit longer. But this thing is got good flow rate. It keeps up with draining down radiators, which is what I really like. And that foldable funnel also comes in lots of different sizes. This is the smaller compact one, and in all the corners we have little eyelets, and this allows you to attach these strings, so if you're working from heights you're able to hang it up, and they are the same from all the products, so they all have this little ecosystem as well. Like I said, they come in lots of different sizes. This is the very, very large one, which is spanning the whole length of an air conditioning unit. As you can see here, it is massive, but it does fold down into a nice compact size, so you're able to carry it around nicely. The foldable funnel is a nice little addition as well, so if you want to get this into your tight little areas, it's got magnetic strips and also a outlet. So that was Michael giving you a full rundown of all the products that they currently do at Derblaue, but they're constantly innovating. So don't be surprised if you see more videos of me showing what's going on rather than just what you get in the starter kit. That was at the ice show in Germany, the biggest show in the world, and the stand was one of the busiest on the tool section. So it was always like 4 or 5 deep, and people always wanted to come and see the products and get a good feel for them. Once you feel the products and see them in person, you will see why they are what they are, and the quality, you are not going to beat it, trust me. So if you liked today's plumbing video, please give it a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.